Some of you are still at that stage right now where you still want it to be able to be my fault if you fail. It's never my fault. It's never my fault. I've never told you to push a button to get into a trade. And I didn't distract you from the study time that you should have put in. Just understand that you're not supposed to make money with this. You're not. It was not designed for you to be a participant in it. You are the cattle. You are the sheep that these books and educators that regurgitate the nonsense that comes out of them, they're the Judas goat that you follow right into the slaughterhouse, and you don't even realize it. You never stop to think about the logic that you're learning is the very shit that puts you in that situation. So if you turn it upside down, think about it backwards. Because if that crowd keeps doing the same shit all the time and 90% club loses, doesn't it make sense? I mean, think about it. I wish I would have seen this sooner as a new student and trading and listening to these fucking people I wasted time and money on buying their horse shit. I wish I would have just reversed everything they said and faded everything. I would have been 90% club right away. And if it does, you'll see me say to you, this is why I would have done it. And I would be thankful that I've done what? Saved the stop, kept more of the profit, and not worry about it. Now, if you know with logic when you're likely to get stopped out and still be able to bank open profits still that are not realized yet, doesn't it make sense for you to say, okay, well, why would I just let it stop me out? That's experience. That's somebody that knows what the fuck they're doing, okay? And there's no other way about it. Now, you can look at what I'm doing today. Anybody else would have done this. They'd be out there parading it on social media, beating their chest. I'm just telling you, use some fucking common sense, folks. If I don't know what I'm talking about, it would not be like this, okay? It wouldn't be like this. So if you've been on the fence about, oh, does he really know how to do this? Or do these concepts really work? Or can you time the market? Can you read price? Can you do this? Can you do that? Man, if this doesn't communicate it to you, nothing will. My live streams won't. It just means that you aren't prepared to learn. That's it. Or you're a competitor and you're just hating life right now. And that's fine. That's okay. But I want you to know that there's a process that you're going to have to go through. And it's going to be longer than you want it to be. It's going to take you longer to get this because you have all this baggage you're bringing to it. Oh, but I heard this guy say about SMC concepts or ICT's a fraud. He used to deliver pizza. Fraud this. I can do this every fucking day. Every single day. I can do it right in front of the CFTC. Yes, I can. I ain't worried about none of that shit. I ain't worried about none of it. If I couldn't do this, I sure as hell wouldn't be out here doing it. I wouldn't be inviting you all to watch me fall on my face. Think. If I didn't know for certain that I knew what these candlesticks were going to do likely next before they do it, you think I would be out here doing this? Hell no. Nobody would. Nobody would. But everything else in the retail version of trading has perfect excuses when their trade fails. Oh, well, you know, my harmonic shark, my bat, this and that and the other thing didn't work today. Okay, whatever. I don't have any of that shit to worry about. I'm looking for where the orders are. What time is it? What's it likely to reach for? When will it likely fail? That's it. There's 4 things that you need to know with me, okay? 4. Are we going up or down? What's the bias, okay? Are we going up or down? If we're going up, we're only going to go up to take out an old high, or we're going to go up into an imbalance that it left a fair value gap above market price. That is it. That's it. Flip it now. If it's going down, it's going to go below an old low, or it's going to go down below market price to a fair value gap where there's an inefficiency. Now think about that. Isn't that fucking easy compared to which harmonic pattern are you going to look for? The Elliott wave count. You know, come on. That shit's subjective. It's subjective. Your low on your chart is not gyrating and moving around and morphing into something else. It's there. It's sitting there. And time is marching forward continuously. We know that there's going to be a great deal of excitement in the marketplace to do certain things at the opening price or opening range at 9:30 and at 8:30 when news drivers come out. And you have to be able to frame a narrative, which is kind of like what I fleshed out with you. That's the hard part. That comes with experience. I cannot, listen to me, okay? And if you're all waiting for my books, just know this before you even or start chomping at the bit to buy it. I'm not going to be able to take 3 decades of experience and being able to map out narrative based on real-time data, looking at 1-minute charts. I can't find a way to do this easy for you to just read a paragraph or a chapter, and this is how you do it. That's why I'm doing what I'm doing this year with you live. Because only by seeing it done, outlining what I'm looking for, what factors am I mentioning. Anything that I did not mention has no fucking basis on anything today. Unless I talked about it, there was no reach for me to do it. There's no need for me to talk about any of the other things that you think I should be talking about. Trader's Trinity. What about the Judas swing? And how about the Asian range? And how many standard deviations? Forget all that. I didn't use any of that for what I just did. I just read price. That's all I did. Very simple inefficiencies, draws on liquidity, time. That's it. That's it. Now, is that not easy? I'm not saying it's easy for you to replicate what I just did. I'm not saying that. But what I just showed you, is that not easy compared to everything else that you probably looked at and dabbled in? There's all kinds of supposed bullshit that makes us money. Indicators. What indicator did you see me use here? The open, high, low, and close. And the clock. What time is it? I only talked about rectangles being on the chart to identify it with you real time, so that way you can see it visually in your chart. Does this price respect that level? Does it gyrate and reach to the level I'm talking about next? And you have to feel what it feels like to watch it do that. Because it's not going to be immediate. It's not going to be, oh, I'm in the trade, so it better deliver fast because I'm uncomfortable. The market doesn't owe you comfort. It doesn't owe you money. You're not supposed to be able to do this, folks. As much as it feels like this is the playground for everybody to join and have fun. It's all membership. We just got to pay our dues to the broker and we can all get rich. That's not how this works, man. That's not how this works. This is hard. It's war. It is war because you're battling not only yourself, because you're going to talk yourself out of going out in that battlefield every day, unless you know how to do this. And how do you know how to do it? You go through the process that's boring. You read price without pushing a button. And you think to yourself, okay, if I were in a trade right now, where would the risk be? Where would my profit potential be? Where's my partials going to be? You have to know them before they go there. Otherwise, you're doing what? You're reacting. You'll chase price with no real reason for being in it. And then any small little fluctuation. Every time we had a small little retracement, did you hear me freak out? No. But when it was potentially going to reverse, I gave you a mindset that, okay, if it does this, then I would collapse the trade and save my stop loss. Real boring, monotone ICT. Not amped up, not heart palpitations and heavy breathing and fast. Oh, I hope. You hear me say anytime, I hope it doesn't turn around. Please don't turn on me. Please don't wreck me. That's a sign and a testimony of somebody that has no idea what the fuck they're doing. And if that bothers you, if that offends you, I'm sorry. Okay, I'm not trying to offend you, but I'm trying to shake you by the lapels and tell you, listen, okay, you have 1 year left with me. 1 year. I'm not going to do this again. If you've been on the fence with trying to learn what it is I teach, or taught rather, and what I teach presently, all you have to do is show up. It cost you nothing but the time to be here this morning, but I guarantee you, nobody else on live streams did what you just saw me do. Nobody told you what was going to happen, why it was going to happen, when it was going to happen, and how it was going to do it. And I did not learn this from Chris Laurie. I did not learn this from Larry Williams. I did not learn this from anybody else out there. And that's not beating my chest. I'm just telling you for the last fucking time, there is nobody that taught me this. I am of the character that, hey, if they did, I'd say that person taught me. Linda Raschke, okay? She's on Twitter. She doesn't have a big following. She should have a bigger following. She was a mentor to me. She gave me the foundational points about understanding where stops are. It didn't make sense to me. It didn't make sense to me. And she was the very person and trader that pit me against my original mentor, Larry Williams, because Larry Williams said, there is no them against you. Though those guys got us guys. They stopped us out. Motherfucker, listen, I love you, Larry. I do. I love you to death. But you're wrong. You're wrong. And Linda Rask was the one that I read in her Street Smarts books, or Street Smart book, rather. Her and Larry Connors wrote that book. If you don't have that book, you should get it. Okay. I don't get a kickback. She don't even know me, probably. Bottom line is that book has these little snapshot setups, okay, that a new trader can find. I found it very useful because it gave me a snapshot of what it is I should be looking for. You know, a single low stop hunt or a double low. You know, those things can be hunted. Well, even in her book, she's not targeting that. But when I saw that, I'm thinking to myself, well, fuck, if I'm getting stopped out, there's somebody who can see that. Now I can see it as a potential bullseye. Well, I'm going to be the archer. I'm going to shoot that shit. And then once I adopt that mindset, everything started to unfold, like the veil lifted. I'm like, oh shit. I'm looking for entry patterns when I'm supposed to be looking for where's the market going to go for and why should it go there? It's going to hurt somebody. This market, you think it's your best friend. Oh, I love the market. This market is a cruel lover. And if you don't give it everything, oh, you think a scorned woman has no measure in terms of wrath. This shit will end you. You have to give it everything, all your attention, even on days that the markets aren't moving. You have to do that because it demands it. Lazy asses are not going to be able to survive in this marketplaces, especially now. This is hard market conditions. You see these jokers out there talking to you. Oh, well, you know, it's so easy. I'm smashing. I'm killing it. I'm making $300,000 a day. Raphael Palmdale. I may have his name wrong, but don't get me wrong. I think that's his name. This guy's making $1 million every week. Get the fuck out of here. Okay. These markets are absolutely aggressive. They're choppy. They're very, very uncertain at times. And even for someone like me, that I think I'm above average in terms of being able to read price and trade. I believe that. And I think I communicated enough to show that I'm not average. I'm having a difficult time reading this. Usually it's like cakewalk. I turn the chart on, bang, it's there. It's easy. It's not like that, folks. I demand a whole lot of things now to get me in, like I showed you this morning. Whereas before, we have cleaner markets. It's just real easy. Get in there and bang, bang. And we'll have that. You'll see that this year. And you'll see me get my ass handed to me when I'm wrong. It's going to happen. Okay. I'm going to be out there. I'm actually going to pick days where I have a tendency for that to happen. And you'll hear me go into it. I'll explain it to you. This is a day that's difficult. I'm going to force myself to view it in front of you so you can see how I get it wrong. I took 2 trades yesterday and I lost on both of them. They're small. I knew that the day was characteristic of me losing. So you saw me do 1 single contract. That's what it looks like. If I'm looking for something that I'm trying to capitalize on and the market's not predisposed to deliver like I want it to, guess what's going to happen? I'm going to get stopped out. Later on in the day, I smashed it on NASDAQ, killed it, murdered it the last hour, murdered it. So those losses meant nothing. Now to you, as a new student, new trader in development, never been in the marketplace before, first time listening to someone like me, I probably sound like a nutcase, and that's fine. That's good. If you're a trader, you already have a few screws loose anyway, because nobody in their right fucking mind would want to do this. But guess what? You're going to be thankful you did. You are going to be so fucking thankful that you did, because if you learn how to do this, there ain't a job out there that pays like this. You can't find a job that pays like this, Ken. And you write your own checks, but it also takes from you, and you need to be able to know what it feels like to lose occasionally and know that, okay, it ain't going to hurt me long term. It took something from me today, but I'm not done. And that's how you want to be able to think about it. But right now, as a new trader, you're not thinking that at all. You're thinking, I got to avoid losing money. I got to be able to avoid taking a loss. I got to only do it when it's right. because you're thinking like maybe I'm the guy, or there's somebody that's, if it's not me, it's somebody else that's going to be creeping out of the woodwork. They know how to trade without ever taking a loss. I will take losses if I trade in the environments that I know that's likely to create it. And I told you, when I do get a loss, I'll show you. For fuck's sake, you saw 2 of them yesterday. But I'm not in here trying to trade in environments where it's dicey, 50-50. Not every consolidation is an accumulation phase. It's not. It's just fucking chop. It's time distortion. That's what you're experiencing. The algorithm is just marking time. That's it. It's not doing anything. It's waiting. Then it will move. But you can't time that when it enters those phases. You have to wait. And then the market will show you its hand in a time-based chart, not a range chart, not anything other than a time-based chart. If anybody sits down and tells you that they're going to show you something algorithmic and they're doing anything outside of a time-based chart, turn them the fuck off. They're full of shit, because they're going to show you a 50-50 hit rate. They're going to get stopped out many times in their trades. They're not going to be accurate, and they're going to be praying while they're doing their live streams and saying, I hope I'm not getting wrecked. You're never going to hear me talk that way. That's never going to happen. I know what I'm looking for. It's black and white, period. End of story. If it's a gray area, I'm not fucking touching it. That's what experience, with the real experience, the real knowledge, a real algorithmic perspective on price action. That's what you get. Not 20 fucking trades, hoping they all pay out, over leveraging when you lose, just so you can come back at the end of the day and made $4,000. No, you didn't. No, you didn't. But I'm here for it. Oh, I'm here for it. And I hope you're here for it too. I want you to know that I have some amazing shit to share with you this year. And I promise you, if you show up every day, even if you don't like this part of the stuff, the rants and stuff, you're going to need these. You're going to need them when you feel like you can't grind on. And the days I'm not going to be live streaming, you're going to want to listen to this shit, because it'll keep you fired up. It'll make you remember, oh yeah, this stuff does work, but temporarily, while I'm learning, I'm going to not know what I should be doing, and I'm going to study and expect certain things in price action, and it's not going to happen. It doesn't mean it doesn't work. It doesn't mean that I'm not going to be profitable in the future. It means that I have to defer those expectations right now while I'm learning. And that, my friends, is the reality check that all of you need to have. This is what everything I'm saying, don't just listen to me. You need to be taking this information and annotating it on your chart. Otherwise, it's just a static chart. It shows, oh, I was there, I watched them do that. That's useless. That's fucking waste of time. You got to take what I'm saying to you here, because you're all going to ask me 2 weeks down the road, how do you know when to save your stop loss? How do you know when to collapse the trade and just close it? I'm showing you right here. But you're not going to do the work of annotating your chart, journaling it, and putting it in there, because that requires what? Effort. And some of you are just fucking lazy. And I have students that paid me that are fucking lazy, and they cry and they say, I can't do this and I can't do that. You have to do these things. It takes work. Look how long we've been together this morning. That's time invested watching something that you didn't make money with. How can you learn from that? Nobody's learning shit from that. So that's why I don't do that. I execute using the logic that I teach. When I just show a static chart, I have people bitching to me, oh, it's hindsight. And then when I actually trade the chart using the logic I'm teaching, oh, what's the purpose of seeing this over and over and over again? Are you just bragging? You're just beating your cherry pick trades? And you need to lose that train of thought. Put that shit aside. If you're here to learn, stop all that bullshit and just sit down and take notes and watch and listen to what I'm saying, because everything I'm bloviating about is what the logic is that I'm using to do it. If there's no real logic behind it, it won't work. But you see it working over and over. How many fucking days in a row now has it been? Remember, I was supposed to start on February 7th? I've been with you since day one. Day one. Every single week, every single day, and it won't stop. Every day there's a run on liquidity. Every single day. All you have to do is identify that based on time. You'll find your 5 handles there, and you don't need to have your full target reached. Don't listen to these clowns that say you got to have a multiple of 20 or R. You got to have 3 to 1. You don't need to have 3 to 1. You don't. If you know what you're looking for, you can make money with one-to-one risk. And you'll get lots of those setups over and over and over again. I can smash these 20R, 100R traders and do it with just one-to-one ratios because I can get 50 trades in a day on a 15-second chart and level them using the same thing I taught you in 2022 on YouTube. That model exists on the 15-second chart and the 30-second chart dozens of times in a day. That's what high-frequency algorithms are taking advantage of, those minor little fluctuations, because they're pushing volume through that, big volume, jamming it in, boom, 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 boom. And all I'm doing is looking when those instances are likely to be unfolding. Then I know I'm on side. Their orders are not pushing the price higher and lower. The algorithm's going to go to that price whether there's enough trades behind it or not. And that's what you don't understand. And that's what I get. I've been trading for 50 years. This guy's full of shit. Well, come out here and do it like I just did. Map it out every minute, every fucking minute candle, every single minute candle. You explain why it's going to do what it's going to do. No, you're not going to be able to do that. This is where you start. And at the end of the year, you're going to be seeing evidence with me and in your own. Phenomenal precision. Fucking off the charts precision. Shit that repeats over and over and over again. And nothing is stopping you from learning this except for you. That's it. Nothing's stopping you. What's going to be an impediment? Time? You can watch the shit later on. It's still going to be the same lesson. What's the difference if you watch a recording of me doing it live? You didn't make it there. You couldn't see it because you're running a business. You're going to school. You can't be up. You got to go to work. Okay. Watch the recordings. Because it's better than market replay on TradingView, which is stilted. It's like you don't see the candles continuously painting. Okay. You can't appreciate the delivery of price the same way. But you'll watch my recording of that and you'll be able to have that same experience, just like you were there. And those same videos, you'll be able to go back to and re-watch them and study it over and over again. Listen to what I'm saying at the time I'm saying it, what I shouldn't see, what I should see, what you should be feeling right now about why price is doing this or doing that. That is experience, folks. You can't get that from a book. There's no way I'm parroting what I'm hearing somebody else say right now, but you're going to hear everybody else parrot what I'm going to say. I want you to do well. I want you to fucking be so successful and happy you made this decision. I'm doing everything I possibly can except for putting you in the fucking trades, and I'm not going to do that. The apt pupil, spending weeks and months with me throughout this year, you're going to start seeing them without me mentioning it. And when you make money, whose credit is it? Yours. But when you make a mistake and you do something you're not supposed to do, who owns that? You. Some of you are still at that stage right now where you still want it to be able to be my fault if you fail. It's never my fault. It's never my fault. I've never told you to push a button to get into a trade. And I didn't distract you from the study time that you should have put in. Just understand that you're not supposed to make money with this. You're not. It was not designed for you to be a participant in it. You are the cattle. You are the sheep that these books and educators that regurgitate the nonsense that comes out of them, they're the Judas goat that you follow right into the slaughterhouse, and you don't even realize it. You never stop to think about the logic that you're learning is the very shit that puts you in that situation. So if you turn it upside down, think about it backwards. Because if that crowd keeps doing the same shit all the time and 90% club loses, doesn't it make sense? I mean, think about it. I wish I would have seen this sooner as a new student and trading and listen to these fucking people I wasted time and money on buying their horse shit. I wish I would have just reversed everything they said and faded everything. I would have been 90% club right away. It's produced for misinformation. And nobody can say that you didn't see this shit unfold like it did. I outlined it. I told you why it should do this, why it shouldn't do this, on the smallest time frame that most of you can do on a 1 minute chart. Goldman Sachs alumni are on video. You can still see it on YouTube. If anybody tells you they can time the market and trade with intraday charts, I promise you, they're a con man. Run away from them. Really? Really? That's fucking awesome, because you just made me a superstar. By default, you just made me a superstar. All I got to do is keep doing what I'm doing. And you're Goldman Sachs. You're the guys that are supposed to know this shit, but you don't know anything. You know nothing about price. Listen, folks, the professionals that you think are professional and they have all the answers and shit, they don't. It's the people out here that are kicking fucking ass, doing it in the charts, making liars out of all the other bullshit that's out there. That's the mavericks you want to listen to. The people that can get out there and literally roll their sleeves up and say, fuck the bullshit. This is what really goes on. Watch me roll. That's how you determine who's who. I have no problem with someone teaching with a hindsight chart. I've done it for a long, long time. It's beneficial. You need to start somewhere. I have no problem with someone teaching in a demo account. Nope, I have no problem with that. Because if the logic is sound, then you'll be able to know if there's sound logic. But the problem is in this culture today, everywhere, globally, you are fucking lazy and you expect everything given to you for free. Like I'm obligated, and everybody else that's wanting to teach something is obligated to cater to you. You got to wake up and realize the world isn't like that. You have to roll your sleeves up and do some work. And sometimes it's going to take longer than you want to. And that's okay. That's a good fucking thing, because when you get through it, you're going to feel, like I did it. I feel good. I got through this shit. Now I know exactly what the hell I'm doing. No one can take that from you. You earned that shit. You didn't purchase it. You fucking earned it. When people join my mentorship, guess what? That didn't obligate me to fucking make you perfect. It meant that you now are a part of a crew that has to work their fucking ass off. And guess what? If you didn't do what you're told to do and you fell, get your ass up off the ground and start working harder. Look around, folks. People are fucking making real money. Okay, not demo dollars, not market replay horse shit and reporting at the end of the day, this is what I would have made. Fuck that shit. How much are you putting in the bank? How much are you fucking spending? How much did your fucking broker give you this month? That's the language you need to start talking about. Market replay reports, fuck that bullshit. We're past all that. You have to know how to do this, folks. Your bills don't get paid with hindsight, cherry-picked bullshit market replay trades. It doesn't work that way. And you can get encouraged in the beginning. That's fine. But you got to gravitate to what the real shit is. What makes these markets really move? And you can get tricked into thinking you know something that you really don't before you think you know it. There's a whole lot of balancing act that goes along with becoming a trader. And you don't even realize what those things are yet. You have no idea what it feels like to have 10 winning trades in a row. You're going to feel like you figured it all out. I don't need any more study. Shit, I know how to do this. Let me get my live account started. Worst thing you could ever done. I'm glad I lost money on my very first live trade. I'm glad it lost 50% because that woke me the fuck up. Oh shit, this takes me a lot more effort and time. I thought I figured this out. I read through a book, 100 pages. I figured, shit, I got this figured out now. No, I had no idea what I was doing. 1992 was a year of awakening for me. I thought I was up to snuff just by reading one poorly written book. And the worst thing you can do is watch my videos one time and think you're ready, because you're not. You have to put yourself in front of the charts like I forced you, and put your nose right in the charts and said, look at this. Look at this right here. This is what you're supposed to be focusing on. Nothing else. Not the previous day's high and low. Not a breaker over here. What's this commitment traders report? I took you right to the heart of the matter right now. And for some of you, it's probably difficult to follow along. And others are like, this is fucking great. This is exactly what I've been waiting for. Yes, that's the crowd I'm preaching to this year, because you've done the work and you're just waiting for that next threshold to breach. Some of you that are brand new, it's still going to be challenging for you. I'm aware of that. And you should be identifying that, preparing yourself for it. Just because I'm going to be in front of you with a live chart does not mean it's all going to be, oh, I figured it out. I know how to do it now. It takes time doing it. And when I'm not doing it, you need to be doing it. And you need to love doing it. It needs to be almost like meditation for you, to sit and observe and watch price paint. Because your brain will identify things that are reoccurring over and over and over again. I don't know if your eye for the fair value gap is your model. I don't know that. You might see breakers as your pattern. You might see optimal trade entries, order blocks. That might be the thing for you. Turtle soup sells, turtle soup longs. Institutional order flow entry drill. I have lots of tools to get me into a move. I'm never going to be short on a way to get into a move. When I know the move's there, I'm getting in it. And to the untrained eye, when you look at my trades, if I show just the little arrows, oh, you're chasing price. Get the fuck out of here. You don't even know what you're talking about. I'm going to get in here and show you every single week examples of what a neophyte would say is chasing price. But you're going to know at the end of the year how that is horseshit. There's 100% measurable risk in that. You'll know why it shouldn't do certain. Like you watch me today. It should not do this. It should not go beyond this. It's like I'm walking this shit on its leash. And you still doubt me. It doesn't matter. It does not matter who believes what you're learning is real or not. All it matters is, does it benefit you? Are you learning? Because if that's all that you focus on right now and you grow and you're understanding each day and you're seeing it work, you're seeing proof of it, folks. This is not after the fact horseshit. This stuff happens every day. It's a beautiful opportunity for you to have a laboratory experiment for yourself to observe what price is doing. And you log that. I have so many students that have come to me and say, I was working, I thought I was doing really great, and they sacked me. Said I'm redundant, they can't use me anymore. What the hell? Yeah. Are you prepared for that? Are you fucking prepared for that? Most people aren't. You're walking around like a zombie thinking, okay, well, it's the same thing I do every single day. Go to work, I do the same thing, I get paid at the end of the week or every 2 weeks. And you think that they need you. They don't fucking need you. They don't need you. They need you right now. I don't want you thinking that you're irreplaceable, because they don't need to replace you. They can just get rid of you and save the money. And companies are going to start doing that aggressively right now, because there's a turning point that we're going to enter, and it's going to be uncomfortable, really uncomfortable. It's going to be uncomfortable even for people like me that have money. Having money in the bank is not protection, but there is no alternative. Cash is going away, and you need to preserve what you can, build what you can, and procure as much as you can in terms of resources, things for your home, and make your house ready as best you can, because we're going to enter some real tough shit, and I don't have the answers, and I don't want to be criticized for not doing at least this much. All I'm trying to do is help you. I'm not trying to be your friend. I'm not trying to have a worshiper, a new cult member. I don't want any of that kind of shit. I just want you to understand that I don't have to do this. And just appreciate the fact that I'm willing to do it. And your currency is paying attention. Earnestly paying attention. Taking notes and doing the best you can to keep up. That's all. There's no rush. All the things I'm producing are not going to be deleted on my channel. I'm not going to take down the mentorship videos. I'm not going to delete any of it. Nothing is coming down. And it's increasing. The volume in the library is going to increase. There's no need for you to worry. But you have to show up. If you skip a day, watch the recordings. Listen to the recordings. Keep it in you constantly. It's only 1 year, folks. 1 year. And I promise you the transformation at the end of this year, you're going to feel so glad you put yourself through it. But you're going to have periods where this is too much. Or I've had enough. I don't like this guy's personality. He cusses too much. Well, I'm sorry. I wish I couldn't. I wish I had a better way of controlling my tongue. But when I get angry or passionate or just, worked up, like I'm hyped up, I know what some of you are going to be able to do. You just seen a young man make $250,000 last year. $250,000. How many of you fucking clowns that talk shit about me made $250,000 last year? Hello. That's the real shit there. So I don't know. Who you want to listen to? Somebody that's making that, and students that really put the work in. He earned that shit. I didn't tell him what trades to get into. All on his own. Because you're going to have people always biting at your ass when you're doing it well, better than anybody else. But guess what? The view never changes when you're in the lead. It's always the same opportunity of new money. Always. It's the same way. But for them, it never changes because they're always looking at what you've done and not what they can do. You're in their way. Think about that. If they're hating on you, they know that you're going to do well. They're trying to distract you from doing this. Think, folks. There are some stupid asses out there that are just trying to make a name for themselves when they talk about me, whatever I do, and my students. They're clowns, okay? But there are real people out there, and they're going to see more of them this year because as I'm doing this is becoming mainstream. It's accessible to all of you. And you're going to see campaigns to smear me, what I've done, what you are going to do, what you're learning. All that is going to be meant to distract you. Keep your focus on what I'm teaching you. Everything else is horseshit.